YouTube, what's up, man? It's your boy Frank Games back for another video. Today I'm going to be talking about the WWE draft. Smackdown just went off not too long ago. Overall, I thought the show was okay. We'll get into the picks and everything that they had, but before we get into that, please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe if you're new, and I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Let's talk about the WWE draft for Smackdown. This is night one. So we're going to talk about the first round. They had Bianca Belair. She was on Smackdown, which is where she already is. Had Jey Uso for Raw, which he already is on Raw. Some of these picks they were just stayed on the show. Carmelo Hayes, they drafted him to SmackDown, which is good because he's done all he could do in NXT. So I think that was great that he got drafted to SmackDown. Seth Rollins, so he's still on Raw. Then we had like a segment with Carmelo Hayes and Cody Rhodes, and they set up a match between Carmelo Hayes and Cody Rhodes for the main event, which I thought was pretty good. Round two, we had Randy Orton for SmackDown. He's already on SmackDown. Braun Breaker, he went to Raw, so Braun Breaker will be on Raw. I really think they need to let Braun Breaker have some regular matches. I mean, I get that he's doing the squash match thing, but I think they need to like let him do regular matches. I think that would be good. Okay, so Nia Jax, she's on SmackDown. That's good. They switched her up, put her on SmackDown. And we have Liv Morgan. She's on Raw. So that was round two of the draft. Round three, we had LA Knights for SmackDown. Ricochet for Raw. They kept the bloodline on SmackDown, which is Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, and Paul Heyman. They stayed on SmackDown, and Sheamus, he goes to Raw, which he was already showcased on Raw like this past Monday Night Raw. The final round they had for the draft, SmackDown, AJ Styles, at Alpha Academy, which the entire Alpha Academy just stays on Raw. So then for SmackDown, we had Andrade, so I think it'd be good having him on SmackDown. Maybe he can showcase some of his talent. Then for Raw, we had Kiana James. I'm not really familiar with her. She was a wrestler on NXT, but I'm not really familiar because I don't really watch NXT like that. But we'll see what they do with her. So those were all the rounds for the draft for SmackDown. So they will have another draft for Monday Night Raw. So potentially some of these could be changed for SmackDown. Like most of the people, they stayed in the same show. So it didn't make sense to me why they did it like that. Then we had like a segment between Paul Heyman and Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga. They had, last week Kevin Owens got attacked by Tama Tonga and Solo, so he was like left bloody. So this week Kevin Owens, he got his revenge. He attacked them, and then they had a segment between Bianca and Jade, and they were attacking them between that. So I think they announced a match for Backlash. It's going to be the Bloodline versus Kevin Owens and Randy Orton. Looking forward to that. Also, Bianca and Jay versus the Kabuki Warriors. So I think they probably will take the titles from Damage Control. Just take the titles off of them. It's time. Give somebody else a chance with the titles. Oh yeah, the main event, we had Cody Rhodes and Carmelo Hayes. Pretty good match. I thought it was pretty good. We got to see Cody Rhodes showcase his talent with new talent in WWE. So, yeah, it was a pretty good match. Then AJ Styles came out there, and he had a stare down between AJ Styles and Cody Rhodes. So, yeah, I thought the show was okay. The draft, it doesn't really – everybody just stayed pretty much on the same show that they were on. So, like, hopefully the one on Raw, you get better picks. So, tell me what you think about the draft for SmackDown. Did you like it? I thought it was just okay. I didn't think it was anything like, wow, this person is going to this show. Or I didn't really get excited for it like that. I thought it was just there. It was just a draft. They don't really take the draft serious, honestly. So I think that it was just okay. I don't really get excited about the draft anyway. So, but tell me what you thought about this episode of SmackDown. This was for the night one of the WWE draft. They'll have night two for Monday Night Raw. So tell me what you thought about it, and I will see y'all later. Thanks for watching. Peace.